Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the last couple of games of the season against Swansea City, Barry Town United and Cardiff Met. We are safe from relegation. That was confirmed in the second game of the split yesterday. But we can still finish fifth. We can go win this split. As you can see, we do put Carew in the team. Taylor Rutter also comes in for Jones, who's suspended. Seaborn starts Nicole, Dunkley, Sierra, and LeChance, Fenton, White, and Thomas all start as well. Swansea get the first chance here within 5 minutes of the game. It's a good save by Carew. I have decided to give Carew a chance in the team for this last 3 games, just to see how she compares to Conway. They have averaged about the same across the season. I think Conway got a 6.8 in total, so her season's done for the last 3 games of the season now, as we try and get a result here to keep, as Chavez puts it across just wide there, but we do come into this game needing results. We do need to be perfect as well, since Swansea beat us at home in the last game. As we get the ball here to Sierra, who plays it out to Taylor, plays out wide to Nicole. Go on, put that in. Fenton has a good block, has a shot, and it is blocked, but we get the corner. It's been an okay start for us in the first 15 minutes. Nothing. That's our first shot, really, and it's blocked. But hopefully we can get a positive result, try and get back into winning ways after the shambles against Swansea last time. Hit that Sierra. Oh, it's blocked again, and yeah, I think it's been a good season compared to what we had to last year. Obviously, we are in risk of not progressing in position from last season and finished 7th, but we've got a lot more points, so in a way it is progress. Again, I am going to be looking for a new job in the summer. I think there could be 1 or 2 that have caught my eyes in different countries and men teams, as Carew says that shot from Deacon. So we will see what happens in the summer. I am open to staying in the women's game as well. There are a few jobs there as well that I've applied for, and hopefully one of them come off. As I said, I'm not against staying against at PontyPridd for another season too, as Nicole wins the ball back here. But I would still, great block. I would still be looking to move throughout the season if the opportunity come. As you can see from the stats as well, Swansea by far the better team. We've really done nothing so far. We probably are looking lucky to be drawing at this point as well, to be honest, as Swansea try and find a breakthrough here. They play it out wide to Emily Thomas, who runs down this near side, works it to Lee, puts it to John, and it's great, well held by Carew. One she should be holding. Again, her height does scare me a little bit, the way teams can just have a long shot that goes in, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's the plan for next season, regardless of what happens here. The plan will be to either be my last season and resign, or if the job comes along, quit and go to that, as Becca Thomas has a shot into taking the deflection, but it's a corner, and I'm not exactly sure what to make of this team either. I think it's still 2 seasons off if I was to stay. And I'll be honest, my reputation hasn't really grown, so it may be difficult to find a new job at the moment. So we play it round the back here to Nicole. I do like how the new tactic allows us to pass it round. Gives us that domination in possession. We just need to be a little bit more clinical as we try and find Becca Thomas there. LeChance has the shot as well, and that goes over. Aguirre takes the free goal kick, but Mateus lumps it long. We try and win it back. Got beaten to by the Swansea player. It falls to Hossett, to John, to Amy Deacon, who again gives us nightmares. I will keep saying it every time we play Swansea with PontyPridd. She has torn us apart every time in one way or another. It's frustrating when you got players that you can't stop her, but at the same time, she good player. If we get decent next season, I would try and sign her, to be honest. As Swansea wake into the box. Deacon, great save, Carew. That's why I want to give Carew a chance as well. I know she can keep us in game. She proved it last season when we brought her into the club that she's a good keeper. I just don't think she's good enough for where I want to take this team. As that is half time, it does finish. Swansea nil, PontyPridd nil, and it's been a good half. We've hung on a little bit. Okay, we've parked the bus, but I will take, after getting beat 4-0 last game, I will take a 0-0 at the moment. It's into the second half and we give the ball away here to win, which is something that I've noticed we've done a lot lately that we weren't probably doing in previous games, is giving away sloppy possession. As Chivers plays into Thomas, she runs into the box. That is 1-0. Emily Thomas puts Swansea up, and it's a well-worked goal. It's our own fault for giving up the ball away stupidly there, but it's not the start we really wanted it to this second half. As we look for Becca Thomas, she hits it. Yes, it's 1-1. Get in there. Oh, it's offside. I did think she was off, but at least we've got in charge to hit back right away. Hopefully we can push on and go and find that equaliser. So in the 57th, Swansea have a free kick and we win it back momentarily before giving it away. And Stacey John has it wide here. She plays it to Amy Deacon, who plays it out wide to Emily Thomas again, who has a run to our area. And it's 2-0. That's Strachan defending. It was poor from the left back to dive in. It was, oh my god. These drivers has made it 3-0, and this is game over. Again, I have done that thing where I've noticed I haven't moved the centre mids back to DMs when we're off the ball, but I don't think it would have made a difference as Ashley Miller hits the bar. But yeah, I don't think whatever changes are made here would have really made a difference today. Swansea being more clinical, as Miller misses that. She's got to be hitting the target there. And that sums up our day, to be honest. Even the stats, 9 shots, 2 on target. We're not clinical enough. And I think that's something we need to look for as we try and find another defence, if it was to stay another season. Barry Town also wins, so that puts them out of reach for now, as we would have to be perfect to go and finish 5th now. Swansea beat us twice. We'd have to go and batter Cardiff Met, and we'd have to batter Barry Town. But speed for the Cardiff Met game will be Carew, Nicole, Taylor, Seaborn, Dunkley, Sierra, LaChance, White, Rutter, Fenton, and Becca Thomas. I might have missed someone out there, but you can see the names at the bottom. As we try and take the early lead and try and bounce back from that defeat against Swansea with that long shot, with Grace Dunkley putting the ball corner in here. Sierra should really be burying that from that range with the header. She puts it over. Cardiff Met, okay, they're already down, but they're not going to make it easy. They want to prove that they can try and come back up next season, as Houghton wins a free kick. It's a bit of a stupid foul, and there's been 1 or 2, and then we have made it again. I have got get stuck in on, so it's going to happen. But for me, the team stand off too much when, oh my god. Hey, girls, sort it out. Holly Jones was back person. She just lifts it over, and it is 1-0 Cardiff Met. So we've got to go and find an equaliser now. As Grace Dunkley wins the ball. She has a shot, and it's just over. But it's stupid things like errors like that put us under pressure for no reason at all. And okay, we're battering Cardiff Met in possession, but they've been clinical again compared to ourselves. And it does get frustrating seeing us all with all our possession and being wasteful of it. And maybe 1 or 2 changes can be made elsewhere that I'm not noticing looking at these games now. As we play the ball here to Kennedy White, and that's a great save. It was going in, but it was a really good save by the by the Cardiff Met keeper, sorry. Kennedy White breaks through at the start of the second half. Beckham Thomas, yes! 1-1. And we do deserve that, to be honest. We've been the better team, and we should be able to go on and win this, hopefully. As we win the ball here on the 57th, as LeChance plays it to Harris, who plays it to Becca Thomas again. She has a shot. Oh my God, what a goal. Get in, Becca Thomas. It is 2-1, and we have managed to turn this round as Cardiff Met and they'll be and we are trying to keep pressure on. We still don't know what the score in the Barrytown Swansea City game is, so us winning may count for nothing in the end. As we work around the back here on the 73rd minute, as Taylor plays the ball over to Seaborn. We are just passing it about, keeping that nice pattern of play. We are recycling it as well when there's nowhere else to go. Look for the ball over the top of Becca Thomas. Yes, she's got a hat-trick, and it says no assist, and I think that's rather harsh from our centre-back. But this one does finish 3-1, and it was a good performance by the girls. What we needed going into the final game against Barrytown, who unfortunately, I believe, didn't beat Swansea. So Swansea have won the plate for this split here. It's just between us and Barrytown to finish 6th or 7th. Again, I'm going to keep relatively the same team. Put Molly Jones back in the team after their suspension. Keep Becca Thomas up as well. And nothing really happens in the first 5 minutes of this game, or even the 10 minutes, as you can see by the stats here. Both have been wasteful with the one shot they've had so far. We are, again, dominant in possession as we get a free kick on the 12th minute with Dunkley. And she forces a save out the keeper. Anderson holds the free kick. It's a good chance start to the game for ourselves, as it's our first shot on target from either team, but this was to stay a point. Again, I wouldn't be too upset, to be honest, after the result away to Barrytown, which I think it was 1-1, if I remember correctly, without looking back. We are still playing this lovely football around the back as we play to Kennedy White now. Has the chance to put it across. Decides not to, plays it to Nicole. They just put it across. It's just wide from Thomas. And I think she's been one of our better players since coming into the club in the January window. If I was to go to another female team, I would probably look at bringing one or two with me from this side, and Nicole Fenton being one of them. Maybe Thomas, not just yet in the first season, but keep an eye on her and see how she gets on. And probably one or two other girls I'd look at bringing along at some point if I was to stay there for the long term, depending on what that team may be. Is Barrytown managed to get this clear for the corner? They don't deal with it initially as you play it. White plays it to Dunkley, plays it to Fenton, plays it to Seaborn, back to Fenton, to Sierra as a shot, and it's saved again by Arneson. But it's a really good effort as we test the Barrytown keeper yet again. Who's that cleared? It's in as far as Molly Jones, who heads it instead of controlling it, plays it to Shanahan, plays it to Ellie Priest, who again always gives us nightmare. That's a great tackle, Seaborn, as she as it goes out for a throw in. But yeah, Molly Jones has put us under so much pressure there by headering it clean instead of just controlling it. Is that a ball in, finds Stone. Oh, it's 1-0. Yeah, I've got that's undeserved from Barrytown again, but it's sort of our own doing. We didn't clear the original ball over the top from the goal, from the kick, and we put it out for a throw instead of just dealing with it and playing the football we can. And we're 1-0 down as we play a through ball to Becca, and she has a shot at it again. It's another shot on target, and it makes Arneson save it, or forces it into the save. And she again hoofs it clear, and as you can see there, we're about to head it back. But the stats again prove we are the more dominant team. We're just not clinical, and despite us having the strikers, I feel we're just not hitting the target enough as we try and find. As Barrytown put the ball across, and it finds Ali Priest at back post, and she almost gets a goal against us. So we still go in search of this equaliser. We get it the ball to Kennedy White here, who plays it out to Nicole, who has a chance to box it this time. She does, and it's just, I think we got a head on it and blocked. I'm not quite sure what happened, But Barrytown might get that cleared again as we work it out from the back. And on the 31st minute, we work it round again here. We stupidly give it away in the midfield to Shannon to London, who plays it back, who gets it back. She plays out wide to Stone, who does Jones quite easily. She runs into the box. No tackle, and it's a great goal, but it's 2-0, and that's poor defending from us. We looked scared to put a foot in once she got round Jones. Jones had the chance to put a foot in again before she got in the box, and we just never. And then we didn't want to get in front of it to stop the shot to make it 2-0. I think Peru could have done better as well. She's letting herself down a little bit in this game as we play the ball to Kennedy White. But she's not the only one that hasn't been performing in this game so far. Like, that's offside. It's a good finish, but it's offside. And again, that's frustrating as well. Becca shouldn't be offside there, but it is what it is. And it's been the story of our last 3 games. We sort of fell apart. We were in a shout of finishing 5th, and we haven't bottled it, apart from to say we have had the chance to go and extend while we were 5th against Swansea, but we decided not to. It's Stone again, and it's 3-0. And they're just walking for us at this point. And I can't even say, looking at that replay there, where the midfielders are bringing them back into that DM role was going to help. And she's just passed it through, and it's been a poor half for us in front of goal and in terms of defending as well. And we really need to change things round. Is on the 56th minute of the second half, nothing really happens. Barrytown get the corner, we clear it away easily at first. That's a brilliant ball back post, and it's 4-0. And I'm lost for words, to be honest, on how to change this. It was a great ball from O'Brien to find Bailey. All she had to do was nod it in, and she does. And I'm speechless. And as we try and get one back, it is sort of reaffirming that maybe leaving PontyPridd altogether at the end of the season could be the better move. As I was alluded to before, this team still needs a lot of work, and that's a ball over the top. It's Shanahan. It's 5. But yeah, this team feels a long way off from ever finishing above 7th, to be honest. And I think here, as you can see, you can just see the frustration. Okay, Dunkley could have come off earlier. At this point, he's playing a 5.95, which is poor. Thomas is playing a 5.25, and I'm just picking victims out at the moment to get off the pitch. And I think it's anyone who's under the 6.3. Taylor goes as well, who hasn't been good enough, comes on for Rutter. And I could have brought LaChance off, but she's just doing enough to stand, so I bring on Conway. At this point, it can't get any worse. I mean, it can. But the damage is already done. We're not scoring 6 goals to magically win 6-5, or we're not even scoring 5 goals to earn a point. So why not take Carew off, get it out of the net, try and put Conway in to keep this scoreline as it is on the 68th minute. Barrytown again have to work the ball forward. They play to Dickens, play to Shanahan, and it's 6. And it's a big defeat. And I'll be honest, if I was the board, I would just sack me. I've turned down contract renewals in mind of leaving the club anyway. So I'll just be like, there's the door. See you later. But this does finish us 0, Barrytown 7. And it is a heavy defeat. And I don't know what's going to happen if I'm still going to be a PontyPridd next season in the next episode, or I'm unemployed because I've been sacked, because I would sack me after that, or I'll be somehow in a new job. As you can see, Swansea do beat Cardiff Met, so that is the final four positions for the split. Swansea going to win it. Barrytown second, us third. Cardiff Met fourth with 7 points. You do get relegated overall as well, so it wasn't really any doubt this season. I do think if I still am in the job with PontyPridd, I've done what I said I would do and keep the team up again. But as you can see there, Wrexham do win the league. TNS finished second, so maybe that could be a job that becomes available because they are a big team. If it does, it is worth applying for. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I am going to carry on applying for jobs and send interviews and see what happens. And the next episode will either be us still at PontyPridd or at a new job, and I'll see you in the next one. If you have liked this video, please leave a like and comment. Take care and see you later.